That's an idol. And probably the most important line in the whole book is the very last one of this prayer. Salvation is of the Lord. Salvation is of the Lord. This has eternal significance. It is still true to this day. Just like there was nothing Jonah could do to save himself, there is nothing we can do to save ourselves. Salvation is a gift from God, accepted in faith. There's nothing we can do. We cannot save ourselves. Jonah realizes the only way he's going to get out of this fish is because God's going to let him out. Our section today ends in redemption for Jonah. Let's look at verse 10. So the Lord spoke to the fish, and it vomited Jonah onto dry land. God has the fish vomit Jonah up on dry land. Right? Jonah is humble. He is forgiven. And even if he's smelling like a fish and all kinds of gross, he is an eternal symbol for Christ's resurrection. Jonah's prayer wasn't perfect. His heart wasn't completely changed. But thankfully, our relationship with God isn't based on our love. It's based on his love. He loves us so much, he's willing to forgive. Had Jonah put in the work? Had he fixed everything he'd done wrong? No, he'd been stuck in a fish. Not a whole lot he could do. But thankfully, God's grace isn't rooted in our work. It's rooted in his love. It's accepted by faith. And Jonah had enough faith in God to get started. So as we go to communion today, ask God to give you more faith. Claim the promises that he has given us, that he has been given all authority. Claim the promise that he is with us always, even unto the ends of the earth. And ask him today, challenge him today, dare him to give you a chance to share your faith this Thanksgiving. Let's go to communion. Paul writes in 1 Corinthians, "For I received from the Lord that which I also delivered to you, that the Lord Jesus, on the same night in which he was betrayed, took bread, and when he had given thanks, he broke it, and said, 'Take, eat. This is my body, which is broken for you. Do this in remembrance of me.' In the same manner he also took the cup after supper, saying, 'This cup is the new covenant in my blood. This do as often as you drink it, in remembrance of me. For as often as you eat this bread and drink this cup, you proclaim the Lord's death till he comes.' Anyone who has made a commitment of faith is welcome to join communion. We'll start by distributing the items, and then we will take them together.